Hey ladies, I have been on a tassel making frenzy recently. I've made some bookmarks. Let me show you my big Bible too. Also here. And so today I want to show you how quick and easy it is to make them. So what I do is I start with just, oops, I just pulled it out. It'll be okay. You're going to see that it's not perfect. I'm going to use one this is kind of falling apart and it'll work, but I just want to show you from a nice skein. So what I do is I pull out about 16 inches or so, maybe 20 inches of embroidery thread, and I cut it. Sorry, my workspace is a mess. And then I also pull out about another 6 inches. Okay, so then I'm gonna loop this together, fold it back on itself rather, and it doesn't need to be perfect, trust me. I loop this through. And so the paper, keeping the wrapper on just helps keep everything nice and tidy and there's not little loose ends flying everywhere. So it really is helpful. I need to clean up my work desk. Okay, so I just pull it as taut as I can and I make a knot. I make a double knot actually. I try to keep both ends of the string of the floss even. I hope that was even. And then I tie a double knot. Okay, super easy. Okay, what I've been doing is I really try to give the tassel a good yank to keep the threads as even as possible. So I'll just give it a good pull and cut down the center. Take up the paper. It looks so pretty. I usually have a stray piece of floss that comes out, but this one didn't first time, and I'll pull that one out. Okay, so then I take my 6 inches that I cut off earlier, if I can find it, lay it down. Like so. I hope I'm in the camera. I try to do this one as tight as possible. All right, see how pretty that is? And if you have an embroidery needle, a silk ribbon needle, you could take this and weave it into the actual knot so it comes down, but I don't think it's necessary. So, let me get my Bible real quick. Let me see, is it in the camera? I hope so. Okay. So what I do is I measure approximately, oh, and then I would trim the edges because there are a few strays hanging down. Let me do that right now. Sorry, I'm off camera, I think. Okay, so what I would do is I would give it a little headspace up here, maybe like 1/3 of an inch, 1/2 of an inch, and I would make a note right here just to tie a knot right there, approximate. And a little trick that I've been doing, let me find a paintbrush here real quick, just a second. A little trick that I've been doing, I really need a finer tip paintbrush, but if I'm trying to move my knot, if it's too low, I'll just take a little stick or something and stick it in there and just kind of move it up. I hope that makes sense. You got to get it through all the layers of the knot, through the hole. But there you go. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. So I've been making this kind of bookmark that goes into the spine of my book or into the center of my Bible. And then also these washi tapes. So you can cut it as short as you like and just loop it into your bookmark. So I hope that helps. I love the way it looks, how it just makes your Bible, it blings your Bible. So I hope that's a blessing. So take care. Bye-bye.